Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday was a pretty bad day. And last night did not get any better. It only got worse. She was spiking up fevers all the time. It's just spiking up really high fevers they were an average of like 102, and so they would come in and give her Tylenol, and they kept it under control all night with Tylenol, but they still kept spiking up. She had really bad nausea also. Normally her nausea was provoked, whether it was brushing her teeth or doing a mouthwash, but this time her nausea, she'd just wake up from a deep sleep to cough a couple of times and start throwing up. So as for me, I didn't get any sleep because I had to be ready to cater to her, and if I heard her getting up or coughing, I had to run over with a bucket for her. So I've been able to nap on and off when the sun started to come up, but I worry about her, so it's hard to let myself fall into a deep sleep. So also the doctor, when he came in early this morning, he told us that her white blood count went up a little bit again. So like last time, she was like at 0.3 or something like that, and she went up to 0.4. So we were all excited because we thought they were coming up, but it was a false alarm because she had gone back down to a 0.2 yesterday. Well, today she's back up to a 0.3, so maybe it is her body trying to fight to come back up, and it's still fighting against like the effects of the chemo. But I don't know, it's just waiting. We just have to wait until we see a constant, until we see it constantly coming up for a couple of days. So doctor is very hopeful that hopefully maybe today is the day that it'll start coming up, because she's like on day 8 after transplant, and usually you start seeing it around 10 to 12. So I don't know, she's been kind of breaking records, because even though she, was doing really bad last night, the doctor says that she's still doing, his words, she's doing beautifully. So she's doing better than the average person who goes through this type of thing. So that's it for now. Hopefully she gets better. Her throat is better, so these nauseas and fevers are just a late side effect of the radiation and chemotherapy. So lately when she gets like one bad thing, it only peaks for like a day and a half, and then it comes down. So hopefully these fevers and this nausea that has picked up starts going away by the it's almost gone by the weekend. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And today I'm also going to try to make her the appointment for her hair. So hopefully she's feeling good today and we can get that done today, because I feel like she probably feels itchy with like hair all over her bed because it's falling off like crazy now. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later.
Getting her hair cut. Baldness. So Mama's bald again for the 3rd time. And this time, the first time, Daniel did it. My fiance did it. And then I did it the 2nd time. And the 3rd time she had it done here at the hospital. It looks good. Baldness. So She was starting to feel a little feverish right before they came and did her haircut. And so they gave her Tylenol. So she's just barely starting to feel the effects of the Tylenol, as in she's starting to not feel so cold and her temperature's coming down. So they did it at a perfect time. And we're just waiting now for the nurse to come and disconnect her so she can have a nice warm shower. So hopefully that'll make her feel better, and by the time she's in with the shower, the Tylenol will have like a full effect on her, so she'll feel really good. Alright, bye. Hi everyone. So it's the end of the night. After she got her haircut, she enjoyed a nice warm shower, and by that time the Tylenol started bringing down her fever. So when she was done with her shower, my dad came to visit us today, and she was sitting up in her bed all nice and fresh. She put her cream on herself, and we were watching TV, joking around, talking, and making plans for the things we're going to do when she gets out of here, having a nice big barbecue and inviting everyone that's been there for us and just thinking about her and supporting us. And it was a nice couple of hours. It was so nice because she felt so good. The best I had seen her in the past couple of days. And it was so nice to see her like that, because it kind of gives me a little more strength, because you know it gets hard when you see your parent not doing too good, and then when you have a little glimmer of what it is that you're fighting for and what it is that you're struggling right now for, it's like that smile, the way she was, that happy, that, you know, party animal that she is, and how she's got her jokes, and she's just such a happy person and the center of the party and everything. You know, you kind of think that's what this is all for, is to have her back to normal. And you know, it was nice. It gave me a little, you know, come on, keep going. So that was nice. After my dad left, we both were trying to nap on and off. She has really bad diarrhea. Unfortunately, the doctor says that, you know, it won't get any better until her white blood count come back up, because she doesn't have any stomach infection or stomach virus or anything like that. So that's good. But it won't go away really until her white blood count comes up. So we're looking forward to that, because she's not enjoying the diarrhea. She started to spike a fever again right now, about 10 minutes ago. But luckily the nurse was in here when it was happening, because she started getting like really cold and shaky. So luckily the nurse was in here already, and she brought the Tylenol right away, because usually it's happening and I call a nurse and they come in like 15-20 minutes later just to check and make sure that, oh, you want Tylenol because she's having a fever, and we have to say yes to her, and then it's another 15-20 minutes wait until she brings the Tylenol, because you know they all have multiple patients. But by that time her fever spiked up really high and she's shaking like uncontrollably because she's cold. So this time, I'm so glad we got it into her just in time to where she's going to be able to sleep for a few hours without feeling cold, and she's going to feel good. So they took out some blood to specifically check to see what started causing the fevers, because she's had them for a couple of days now, and we haven't heard anything in a couple of days. We haven't had the results yet back, so I like to think no news is good news, because usually when it's bad news, you'll hear about it right away. So hopefully it just comes back that they're just normal neutropenic fevers, since she's still neutropenic. And again, those will just go away when her white blood count comes up. So we're just waiting and controlling right now. So she's still getting antibiotics though, just in case. Those are those bags up there with the dark brown bag over them. She's getting those antibiotics just in case if it is anything specific other than neutropenic fevers that are causing these fevers, but hopefully it's not, and it's just still the waiting game. So I guess that's it for today. She feels nice and fresh and no more itchiness because of her hair. It's just shaved off now, so that's nice. So that's it for tonight. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, one thing that I forgot to talk about is that today, May 9th, is 1 year exactly that my mom has had her cancer. Well, she doesn't have it anymore, and we're going to keep it that way, but May 9th of 2012 was the day that she just was not feeling good at all, and I'll talk about that story sometime in the future, but May 9th was a day she just wasn't feeling good at all, and she was taken to the hospital, and you know, they were like, you know, you have leukemia, you have cancer. And so I don't know, it's crazy. It's been exactly 1 year, because what she was diagnosed with, her leukemia, is called acute lymphoblastic leukemia, ALL. And that leukemia, the moment it starts, you are only around for about 3 more weeks after that. So we've had her for a year, and no matter what happens from today on, we've won. We beat it. You know, 3 weeks, blech, we won. So it's just kind of crazy to think it's been 1 year. 1 year. And we're going to have her for many more decades to come. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Fun fact. Okay, good night.